Hi, how's everybody doing? My name is Azaria. Thank you for chiming in to Spiritual Essentials. All general messages may not resonate with everybody, but if you would like a personal reading, email me at azariadevine@gmail.com and I would be happy to assist you with one. If you like the latest uploads of my video, please hit the bell down at the right hand side of your screen. I'm just kind of checking in with the energy of fire real quick. Okay, I'm sending out a lot of peace, love, and light. I lit a brown candle for sending out the energy of material gain. Grounding within your home. And having understanding of, I guess, psychic messages that come in. Yeah, so I'm going to get started. I'm getting ready to say a prayer real quick. I haven't shuffled or anything, so I'm going to get started on that. Call him Elohim, loving kind Father in the heavens. Thank you for the beautiful gifts. Heighten my intuition. I call him the Archangel Raphael for assistance. Protect my spiritual spaces and the spaces in between. Nothing should be here other than who and what I've called up on. Once again, thank you for the gifts. In the name of Yahshua, amen. Let's see. Calling in the energy of fire. Calling in the energy of fire. Calling in the energy of fire. Sending out protection too as well. I have the solid Polysanto is burning as well. Energy of fire. I am using the Crystal Mandela Oracle. Calling in fire. Calling in energy of fire. The collective of fire. The collective of fire. Calling in energy of fire. So, melt into divine desire. It's a lot of red here. Sacral chakra. It's popping off real. Look like maybe someone is using their intuition, working out of their sacral chakra, being very creative. This is the numbers I said creative. This is the crystal, the number 888, which is abundance, being forever connected to this. It's like, it's almost like, it also depends on how you look at it and what you feel when it comes to abundance. But what I feel is that I believe a lot of fire is putting in this work and really getting engrossed in what it is that you feel are your divine destiny. Whatever it is that you're desiring spiritually, you are. It says melt. I feel that you're really engrossed into your spiritual growth. Having this connection to abundance. Okay, one time I looked up, yeah, that's 888. Yep, let's see. Okay. The source brings you to the empowerment of melting into your divine desire. there is time and a place on the spiritual path for detachment. The ability to step back and perceive from a neutral perspective can bring in great clarity. There is a time for the mind to become clear and peaceful and open to divine guidance, even if that means temporary loss for greater long-term gain. There's also a time to melt into your divine desire, to allow your passion to motivate and inspire you to attain great progress on your divine life journey. Where less, excuse me, where less fervent longing could not. Desire doesn't have to be a distraction from your divine path. It can be a way you discover what has meaning for you and what you feel strongly enough about to never give up on. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay. But yeah, this is like getting a different perspective. The more you peel back the layers of your mind, the more pure, simple, and clear your divine desire will be. What it is that you are wanting to do, what it is that you are desiring spiritually. Opening up yourself completely. There's no holding back in shame, no thinking that it's weird to think about life so deeply or that others won't understand you and judge you and that you should just be normal like everyone else. You are awakening to a different aspect, a different way of thinking in regards of how you see things, how you see life, how you see yourself. And getting over the fear of what others may say or think. Not being shy, but standing within your power and finding that divine beauty within you. Giving yourself permission to discover and honor your divine desire is what connects you to source, okay? The healing process for this is to integrate the healing process, the guidance. You can say this invocation. You call upon Source, who loves you unconditionally. Thank you, thanking Source for the divine healing and empowerment of melting into your divine desire. May all hearts be unafraid to know the deepest yearnings of their soul to the divine plan that may unfold throughout all realms with unconditional love and grace. Through your own free will, so it be. If you wish to further integrate the guidance, it's just speaking about holding the card and choosing your own free will through this and any lifetime and through all layers of your entire being to forgive, release, and shed any memory or associated belief system connected to shaming, guilt, or judgment of desire. Maybe true desire, nature, may your true desire, nature be a vessel through which your emotions are infused with spiritual will. May you discover, honor, and express your true spiritual desires upon the earth in service to love, not only for yourself, but for others as well. Okay, melting into your divine desire through divine empowerment and unconditional love, so it be. That is beautiful. So this is like working creative, being creative, looking at things in a different perspective, and pretty much not caring who says what about it. All right. Okay, that's beautiful. All right. Melting into your divine will. We're gonna see why this card came out. Calling the energy of fire. Calling in the energy of fire. There's a reason fire is like getting over the fact that people might judge or perceive them in a certain way or do things in a certain way. Getting over the fear of judgment, and I always call it persecution, like for real. But I see the sacral chakra is at work. Also red, which is meaning fire, taking action, changing your direction, changing your path, changing, once again, outlooks, things of this nature. Calling it fire. Why is this out here? Notes into divine desire. Okay, so like we're saying, you're finding or choosing a direction, choosing a path. I believe that you have, with this newfound perception, you have looked back. You have looked back. It's almost like a life review of probably what it is that you've been through, what it is that you've done. Knowing that you have grown and there's some type of growth here. I believe maybe if you haven't made a decision or made a choice, you are going to make a choice, make a decision due to this newfound perception and the way that you perceive life, perceive yourself, perceive the ones who are around you, right? So I believe you're looking back at how much you have grown, maybe from people, places, or things, evolved, leaving things in the past in order to have this abundance here. It's like I feel like I heard stepping up your A game is what I heard. Okay, finding this newfound perspective. Okay, so that is what's hitting. If you haven't made a choice, you're probably going to make a choice in regards of a certain direction. Looking back on your growth and looking back on how maybe people, places, and things you probably allowed to hold you back, and seeing it in a whole new light now. And having this growth because you do have this change. You were looking back at one point in time because things that you had went through caused burdens. You were probably carrying around other people's burdens. You were probably carrying around your own burdens, things you had to deal with, right? Being burdened down, looking back, thinking about the burdens, thinking about things you probably released. Like I said, looking at a situation at in a whole nother perspective, putting an end to old cycles in order to have a new beginning. Okay, changing way of thought, way of thinking, way of handling things. Not putting time and energy and working on things. I believe that you're standing in your power, you're being honorable, tactful in regards of what it is or expressing. It is expressing what it is that you wants and needs. You're not putting work into that anymore. Something from the past. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse. Clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse for fire. Yeah. What I feel is that you're not playing games. Okay? You don't have to sneak. You don't have to go around. You're honorable in what it is when it comes to making your decisions. I also feel that you might have been dealing with someone who was this energy could have been planned, but you probably felt like you didn't have to do all of that. Okay? So you could have been dealing fire with someone who it's like it's like you didn't have to, you're outgoing, innovative, you know, people love you, you network, blow that out. You network, you get along with others real well. You take chances, you take risks, okay? I don't know if you were also in a situation, okay, it's coming. I don't know if you were in a situation where it was a risk, it was a gamble. Might have been fun at one point of a time, up on a time, you know. But it was like, what I feel is like something was done with tact. You didn't have to step on people's backs to, you know, you weren't mean about it. I also get the vibe like I didn't have to sneak. You did what you want to do because you was the king of wands. Or you was dealing with a person who, I hope they just didn't do something like, just was like out in your face, you know, just bold about playing. You got tired of putting energy and time into a situation that a person was being very bold in, you know. You got tired of that. Whoever this is for fire. Okay. So it's like now you're looking at things in a different perspective. This situation that you probably went through, like I said, life, friends, whatever the case may be. Looking back on the situation, on how you were dealing with something that was burdensome. It lacked growth, okay? You thinking about this situation, seeing it in a different perspective, put it into a certain situation, this situation, take it as it resonates in order to have this new beginning. You got tired of giving energy and putting work in into someone who was just blatantly doing what they wanted to do, okay? You got tired of that. Yeah, they might have been like to take risks, could have been a gambler, like to gamble, things of this nature, like to party. I don't know why gambling came out. Okay, but you looking back at all of this, reminisce. Clown of Pentacles. Why are you looking back? Why are you looking back at a situation that was burdensome that you will or have put an end to in order to have a new beginning? What's this Nine of Pentacles? Why are you looking back, having a different perspective, reflecting on the situation differently now? Okay, I believe that fire, or someone you were with, fire, tried to make this like maybe wanted to get married. You talked about it, maybe discussed this between you and the cross watch, or whatever the case may be, but trying to make something work, trying to make something into like having this traditional lifestyle, the marriage, the house, the kids, things of this nature, right? Enjoying life, this traditional life setting. It's like you tried with this Nine of Pentacles. That's what you're looking back at. Like, I tried. Yeah, but you didn't get any justice. There was some type of imbalance here. Someone probably, someone looked like also trying to avoid, might be avoiding a divorce. But there's some imbalance here. Not cutting something off in order to have this clarity. Clarify justice in reverse. But there's an imbalance. How is there an imbalance? And having to find for fire. Emperor. 3-party. Yeah. This party, either you, fire, or the cross watcher had you, or was in a 3-party situation, right? Could have had you in a 3-party situation with this emperor. This is somebody who could have owned a business, you know, very substantial. This could have been an older individual too, an older woman, older man, but very substantial. Financially stable, own a lot of businesses probably. Clarify this emperor. They were hiding this. They didn't communicate it. Somebody kept it quiet. Maybe kept it quiet that they knew, because whoever this was, or this emperor's not coming towards you, or you're not going towards this emperor, because there's lack of peace, clarity, victory. You couldn't get through to this individual. They did what they want to do. You was trying to make a happy home, make a peaceful life, a traditional life, marriage and things of this nature. You guys worked together, but it didn't turn out that way. This person did what it was that they wanted to do. You are looking back on this situation, having a new found perception, the new way of thinking in regards of it. I believe you've moved on, fire, and have realizing that this was burdensome. Now acquiring maybe spiritual wealth, mental wealth. I see maybe a happier state of being. Clarify this 8 of Wands in reverse. Clarify this 8 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, someone don't want to come forward because it causes too much conflict. They go back and forth. I believe, I don't know, what I heard is, you know, as long as I stay away from you, I got that strength, okay? And it also, too, could be that needing to be strong because some truth came out in regards of this situation, okay? Like I said, somebody could have been messing with someone's father, or older gentleman, or older woman, someone who owns a business, right? Like I was saying, that someone is trying to keep from conflict. Like I said, I also get the vibe too, like, as long as I stay away from you, this mental conflict with others, I remain to be strong, because they know the truth. Some things were revealed. What was revealed? Fire. This person also could have led someone on. This is fire, the cross watcher. Like, maybe, you know, one day we will, you know, get married, or one day we will have that family. But you realize that this individual did not accept the cup, didn't accept your cup of love, which was a wish fulfillment. And they didn't accept it. They probably just kept saying, yeah, we'll do this and do that and do this. You tried to, like, present this individual that they could have maybe a better life, a more substantial life, if maybe they just settled down. Clarify the justice in reverse. But either someone don't want to get a divorce or just going to leave things the way that they are. Yeah, they're just going to decide not to put any energy or nurturing into it anymore. They're not going to give it. They might have also, someone's also was giving money too. They're stopping that. Finding balance within self and nurturing self. Okay, fire. This has been your reading. If I vibe with you, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.